On the street, the predator is intent on getting what they want, and they're more than willing to use violent physical coercion in order to achieve their goals. The job of any combative instructor is to teach their students how to survive such attacks and to accomplish this goal quickly and simply using gross motor skills and linear movements. Hi, I'm Johnny G, and today we're covering combative movements and footwork. Like it or not, admit it or not, the predatory criminal has all the advantages out there. They have experience on their side. They have surprise on their side. They have shock and awe on their side. They have friends and weapons on their side. They pick the time, they pick the place, and they know how they're going to attack before they attack you. These areas are likely to include dark, tight places, gravel, grass, concrete, asphalts, likely to include trash cans, newspaper machines, rocks, potholes, glass, garbage, furniture, or any other obstacle you can possibly imagine. The predator, on one hand, is used to operating under these type of restraints. Most of us, on the other hand, are not. We need to be able to move explosively and remain sure-footed and balanced out there. And the closer any combative movement is to a natural movement, the easier it is for us to learn and to perform under this particularly unique type of stress. Around here we use a simple shift, step, drop, and stomp directive. We shift if we cannot step. We step when we cannot drop. And we drop and stomp whenever possible. We're going to start by demonstrating the correct method for combative stepping, the basics of which are very similar to the shuffle step we would find in boxing. A boxer will move forward by pushing off his back foot and simultaneously picking up his front foot as he moves forward. It's very natural, it's very easy to learn, and very simple to perform. This type of movement allows us to add the attacker's forward movement to our forward movement, which in turn helps us to generate more applied force during our attack. And because we're purposely lifting our feet up as we move, we're going to remain sure-footed and balanced regardless of the environment we're operating in. There are, however, a few simple technical aspects that we need to be aware of when we're performing this movement. So what we're going to do is cover those while we're viewing the box drill. The box drill is designed to allow us to get comfortable with moving in different directions while at the same time making sure that our weight is correctly distributed forward. All we're doing is starting in one location and moving until we've covered all four sides of our imaginary box. During the section on our combative stance, we talked about forward weight displacement and how it benefits us. We also covered the fact that how we want to bring our back heel, if you will, off the ground, what I call cock-locked and ready to rock, and how it's important to us in our ability to move in any direction. Well, it is important to us, and here's why. Our big toe in its job is the central key component in this issue as far as developing more accelerative and power capabilities in both the step and the drop, step, and stomp. Looking at the screen then, in order to maximize its potential, we're going to need to take our back foot and roll it inward towards our center line until we feel all of our weight squarely on the big toe and the inside ridge of the ball of our foot. Moving forward at this point becomes a simple process of pushing off that back foot while simultaneously, once more, picking up our front foot and allowing our back foot to naturally follow suit. As you can see, this movement allows us to move in any direction quite easily. As we can see in the TV screen, moving laterally, in this case to our right, now becomes an issue or a matter of pushing off our lead foot to propel us in the direction we want to travel. So basically in much the same way, or exactly the same way that we did moving forward by pushing off our back foot. Now what you got to keep in mind when you're doing any type of lateral movement is to keep your forward weight displacement on that lead foot as you move. Just like so. And one more important point, which you don't want to do anytime you're moving side to side, is allow your lead foot here to cross over in front of your back foot. So keeping our eye on the flat screen, we also see that moving backwards is just more of the same. It's following suit. We simply push off that lead foot, allow our back foot to step back, and our lead foot to follow. Push, step, and follow. Push, step, and follow. Moving laterally to the left, again, follow suit, but we're now pushing off our back foot. And exactly the same way we move laterally to our right and backwards and forwards, we push, step, and follow. Push, step, and follow. You'll want to utilize both clockwise and counterclockwise movement when you're practicing this drill. And what you're going to find is that within a few hours, over a course of a few days, you're going to be moving quite easily, remain balanced, and your weight displacement is going to remain constant. And I strongly suggest making this simple drill even more realistic by practicing it in different environments like rock, concrete, grass, asphalt, just anywhere else you can. The more images you build in that brain, the easier it's going to be for you to move. And to add a little bit more realism, try adding some obstacles, putting them in your way. In the next video, we're going to cover the second movement that we've listed here, and that is the drop and stomp. But until then, I'm Johnny G. This is Beat the Streets, and you're changing the rules of the game.